You may have seen a few people using a Wii controller to make some cool applications recently. We're going to show you how with two of these devices we can do complete 3D tracking of infrared light sources, making a poor man's motion capture system. First, we put down the two controllers in any old position where they can see the same area. Of course, the computer needs to know exactly where they are, but we don't want to have to measure anything by hand. Instead, we use this square pattern made from 4 infrared LEDs. When both controllers have seen the square in lots of different poses, the computer can accurately figure out their locations and orientations because it knows the shape of the square in the real world. So all we have to do is wave the square around at random for a little while. This is actually all it takes. We haven't had to measure anything ourselves, provide any data about the controllers or the lenses they have, or take any care in our setup. If I now wave a tiny infrared LED around in front of the controllers, you can see that the computer locates it in 3D space in real time. A full 3D tracker in under a minute. We can do much more than just wave an LED about though. Let's use it to capture whiteboard drawing in real time and record what's been drawn on the board on a computer. We stick a tiny infrared LED to the tip of the pen and mount our two Wii controllers in the top corners of the whiteboard, looking in towards the centre. We're using a handy rechargeable battery for our LED, but it could just as well be a tiny coin cell. So, after we repeat our little calibration routine with the square, the two controllers give us full 3D tracking of the pen. The tracking's good enough to detect when the pen tip has been lifted from the board, and so we know when to stop drawing on our virtual board. Now let's try full motion capture. Here we stuck a single LED on the handle and our two controllers on the sofa. After the usual calibration step, we can record the motion of the handle in 3D space to a surprising accuracy, just like the commercial systems used by Hollywood. In fact, we can track up to 4 LEDs like this. Full 3D motion tracking, real time, high accuracy. Not bad for 60 quid.